Oh, time to play again after a disappointingly short round last time. The to-do list remains the same. It's very long. I'm not going to read through it all again right now, but that was at the beginning of the previous episode. Let's go again. It's going to be day 30 something. 35? 36. Day 36, okay. No package. All right, let's get the income allowance, rather. And same as last time, let's go east. Okay, yeah. I feel like I limit myself by having the foundation there. Screw it. Getting the storeroom for a nice gem. And hope to turn right here. I would like the coat check, but I would rather turn right and have the commissary. I hope it's not selling sledgehammers. Selling shovels. And magnifying glasses and gems. And what else? More gems. Alright, I will write down on a temporary note what we've got here. Commissary. Gem 3. Magnifying glass 4. I'm almost certainly going to buy... Yeah, I'm definitely buying the shovel. I'll just go ahead and buy the shovel. And then 3 gems is 4. It's 4 gems rather for 10. I should probably just buy them. Let's buy them. And that's gone. Okay. Yeah, I remember reading in, I think it was Drafting Strategy Volume 1 or 2, whatever the first one that I read was. It said whenever they get to a shop, they buy all the gems. And that's probably a good idea. I will keep these 3 coins, though, just in case I find a need for a magnifying glass. Right, onwards. I would love to connect to the foundation, but I guess it's not the end of the world if not. Which way does that corridor, hallway face? Well... I guess I should take it. I think the hallway is my best bet here, but then I will backtrack. Yeah, okay. So I'm doing not bad for gems. Den. Great spot for a den. Oh. It's a locked box. That makes me want that sledgehammer, which is in coat check. But I'm a little scared with the number of doors that I have right now. While I'm here, maybe now is the time to go out to the outer room. I think I'll do that. Since I have 6 gems, I think today, Schoolhouse. I was thinking just now as well when I was looking at the tomb just here that I think the tomb in the casino might be fun. Leave a few doors unopened, maybe by rank 4 or 5 or something. Because by that point you've found a good few dead ends already. Then head to the tomb, get back in, and gamble it all to get as many gems as you can. Although gambling on gems is, I guess it's only 2 out of 12 chance, 1 in 6 chance of hitting on something that gives you gems. Anyway, Schoolhouse for now. I won't go in. It's just, yeah, let's try and get as many classrooms as we can. What's the map look like again? Right, we'll get another gem in here, which brings us to 7 gems. And then we get 4 chances to draft in the corner here. There, I need to remember there's a box here. I'm tempted to spend the key, but just in case I get a sledgehammer, I shan't do that just yet. The library is somewhat tempting, but I don't think I'm going to have a ton of money this time, so maybe I don't want the bookshop. I think I would much rather have the, what's it called, the conservatory. So I think I'm going to redraw and redraw. And redraw. Tempted to take the coat check. Also tempted with the classroom. The nook isn't bad either. Or I could redraw one more time and hope for that conservatory. Doing it. No conservatory. What do I have for items right now? So I would lose the shovel for sure if I go in here. I don't want that. Now, the last 2 times I've gone lost and found, both times it's been an upgrade disc and a watering can. Could it be that it always gives those 2 items? I wonder. I'm taking the billiard room, because I don't want to lose the shovel right now. Let's do the puzzle. It's 2. It's... Now, I forget what I decided. Was it the sum of squares, or was it the sum of them squared? It said order of operations from inside to outside, so it seems to me that it should be the sum of squares. I square them first and then sum them. So 9 squared plus 1 squared is 10. No, it's not. Okay. So it's 1 plus 3, which is 4, squared, which is 16. And then we've got 16 minus 1 is 15. Divided by 15, we got 1. And then 25, 20, 25, 5. Right? 5 squared is 25. Minus 5 is 20. Multiplied by 5 is 100. What was I doing? Okay, let's start again. 5 squared, 25. Minus 5, 20. We've got 20. Multiplied by 5, 100. Well, I mean, these just cancel out. So, 20. Oh, keycard again. 2nd time in a row. Alright, north from here. So I didn't manage to get to the far right corner. That's a real shame. Oh, my blessing has run out as well, so I'm not expecting as many courtyards. Do I want to go north? Yeah, I guess I'll go north. No food for me. I think the hallway is probably the safest. And then I'll take a classroom here if I can. I can. Good spot. Do I want to go in, even? I suppose I do. So this one just teaches me about colours. Yeah, colours of banners, specifically. Okay, I would like another classroom, and I'm happy for it to be here. Yep. Okay, classroom grade 2. This one teaches about... oh yeah, the colours corresponding to mathematical operations. Apple. I would like a hallway here that points north and east. It has not immediately offered me one. I have 3 redraws. I think I will use them. Classroom pointing the right way, tempting. Kitchen pointing the right way, not very tempting. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll take the classroom. So, we're up to grade 3. This one taught about... oh yeah, science. This one just taught about... this seems fairly useless. This puzzle seemed so obvious. And, I mean, it's a surprise to nobody that water, steam, and ice are the phases of water. So, is this really just teaching us about that puzzle in the lab? That incredibly basic puzzle in the lab? Kind of seems like it must be. I don't know what else it's teaching me. These lines are the same kinds of lines that we see in a lot of places, like on the safes. Maybe that's just the style of the game, I'm not really sure. Or maybe all of the classrooms are just building up to the final exam, which I know from that list of trophies should be in the grade 8 classroom. So I have been keeping notes, so hopefully I will be able to manage that exam just fine. If and when I get to it. Now, I would like a hallway or some kind of crossroads. I don't really want the drawing room. Corridor wouldn't be terrible. I'd rather redraw. Grade 4 classroom? Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, so this is the geography classroom. Taught me a lot of stuff about the world. And about the moons, the eclipse and the eclipse. Or rather, the moons are called the, what are the moons called? The, there was the name of it in one of these. Sacred Circle. Spiral of Stars. The Spiral of Stars, of course, that's what it's called. The North Circle, the South Key, the Sacred Circle. Why is it the South Key? It's infinity on the South Pole. Very intriguing. The Devoted Moon and the Rogue Moon, that's what it was. Outer circle apparently is the planets, and then the Spiral of Stars is also the planets. Why does it give us that twice? Well, this one doesn't have the names on it. So this one ties the planets to the that scribble in Her Ladyship's chamber. And this is why I think in Her Ladyship's chamber that the answer to the puzzle is something to do with those various globes she has in that room. But it wasn't giving me the opportunity to interact with any of them, or maybe just one of them. then there was also a sort of spiral, part of the treble clef shown in the music room. And it said, will it never end? Or hang on, where was will it never end? Maybe will it never end was in... Yeah, that was in her ladyship's chamber with the spiral drawing. Will it never end? Does that mean I just need to spin that globe again and again and again forever until something happens? I hope not. That would be kind of a sucky solution to a puzzle. Here is another filing cabinet. Do I have a shovel right now? Yeah, I do. So there are also filing cabinets in the classrooms, which I don't think I'd noticed before. But these shelves... So what I'm thinking right now is about that little clue, the arrow pointing to a filing cabinet in the aquarium when that's drained. And that had shelves with, I thought, files on them, but it could have been books. But if so, I would expect to see some opportunity to dig or to use a key now, so it's not. Alright, let's see if we have grade 5. Got back-to-back classrooms 1 to 4. Okay, not here. I wouldn't mind the drafting studio, but I'd rather keep drafting and get more classrooms. There's one. The nook is also a little tempting, although not facing that way, not facing that way. Okay, classroom. So this is new. I've never had grade 5. Alright, we are learning about art. Will this help me with the gallery puzzle, which I'm completely stuck on? Can you find the difference? Yes, that's a coat and that's a cot, so we're looking for an A there. The numbers are the same, the alphabet is the same. I'll look at the stuff on the desks in a bit. So, art class. I don't think there's anything super interesting about this. Here we've got... Okay, we've got a stag or deer or something, and then someone's... I was about to say crappy, but it's not. It's better than I can do. Someone's drawing of a deer. We've got Gordon Freeman holding a crowbar, and we've got a child's rendition of Gordon Freeman holding a crowbar. Here we have... It's a flan, and what looks like it might be a boat. It doesn't look much like a flan there. I guess it's not terrible. Perhaps it's a style of art. Perhaps it's impressionism. Alright, got an apple. I'll have a look at the... draw 2 things that share all but one letter of the... Oh, so this is just another clue for the pictures puzzle, which I didn't even need the first clue for. I say that. I knew what to do with that pretty much as soon as I saw... No, I needed a couple clues. I first needed the with and without, which you get in the Commissary, I think. And then... Actually, I kind of figured it out about that. It took me a while, but I figured it out after I started plotting them on which room I found them in. And then we've just been... excuse me. Then I've just been given clue after clue for the same thing. Like the study gave very clear clues about it. The classrooms all give this. Yeah, I feel like we've been spoon-fed way too many clues for this particular puzzle. Draw 2 things that share all but one letter of their name. Alright, let's see what the students have come up with. Spelling incorrect. What is this? Is that supposed to be a tooth? I thought it was an apple to start with, but... Tooth and 2. Yes, spelling incorrect. No good. Fail. Josh is bad at art. Then we've got Gregory. He's done a robot and a root. Clever. Might be though. Oh, maybe because the art's shit. I don't know. Then over here. Oh, Laura A got an A. Fantastic job. She's done an acorn and corn, I guess. That's it. Or did I not look at this one? Yeah, that Okay, we've got a car and another car. Are these just sort of different pictures of the thing in the picture in case I couldn't figure out what was in the picture? Crown and crow, boat and bat. So N O T, not. Is it saying not? C L cla. House and hose, U. CLU, stage and stag. Not clue. Why is this saying not clue to me? I guess I'll write it down. Okay, classrooms. Classroom, more later it says. That was the history of Arindia. I need more bookmarks, I guess. This is classroom 4. I feel like I don't need much room for this classroom, so I will put it here. Classroom 5. So I'm going to write down that gives hints for picture puzzle. A back of classroom. Pictures solve 2. Not clue. I should double check that just in case I'm being a complete idiot. So, crown and crow, that's an N. Boat and bat, that's an, yeah, that's an O. Stage and sage, that's a T. N-O-T. Clock and locked, C. Plane and pane, L. House and hose, U. Stage and stag, E. Not clue. I don't think I'm being an idiot there. So, is it saying that this in fact is not a clue for the picture puzzle? Or is it saying, oh, it's saying that literally these pictures are not clues for the major picture puzzle, only this one is, which is coat and cot and where am I? I don't have a bookmark for this one because I didn't think I'd need to go back to it. So where am I? Rank 4 here. A. Coat and cot. Yeah. So I think that is what that not clue is saying. It's saying that this is not a clue for the picture puzzle, only this is. And these ones, I mean, this is just another bride, and just another plane, and just another car, just another flan, just another crowbar, and just another stag. So, okay, yeah. Grade 5, you've been a bit of a disappointment to me. Right, onwards. Hopefully grade... Oh no, I'm starting to need keys. I would rather use my key on the box in this room, because it might have more keys in it. Or I can go to the hallway here and hope to get... I'll go to the hallway here and hope to get the coat check. Although, not a lovely place for the coat check. That might be a key. It might be a gem. The library, I'm sort of tempted as well, because it might be a new book for me, or I order one, either way. I think I want this just in case I get another key. I didn't get another key. Yeah, these items, not the most useful to me right now, I think. What did I... Oh, of course, I got a key card, not regular keys in the billiard room. Okay, I want to go back through the den. I won't smash the lock now. I will hope to do that on the way back. I'll hope to get more keys somewhere else. Or am I going to do it now? I am going to do it now. Not smash the lock, I have to use a key. So if this gives me more keys, I'll go back. It didn't. I won't go back through the classrooms now because I know that door is locked. So I need to go east, up to the foundation, and I need some way to get more keys. Are you selling keys? No. Selling gems. I could get one gem, but I'm fine on gems. Yeah, maybe spending my last key when I knew that I needed one key was not the best idea. Right. If I take the hallway, I'm slightly boned in the east, and things might be locked anyway. If I take the chapel, the doors are good. If I take that, I would go back to the commissary and spend my coins. The drafting studio... I don't really want to spend the gems on it. I'm tempted to redraw, and I hope it's not worse. I'm redrawing. Okay. If I take walk-in closet and it doesn't give me any keys, I'm done. Because there's a locked door here. I don't have a key. I've never seen a key in the pantry, at least not with without a metal detector. Maybe there's sometimes a key in the bedroom, but then that's a dead end. That's dangerous. Walk-in closet might give me a key. I think that's my best bet. So I should have taken one of the others. 2 gems, a key. Good, that's a relief. What's my 4th object? Lockpick kit. That is good too. And that is Clara Epson. I'm starting finally to recognize the pictures. Okay. Back we go. I'm getting a gem. I already opened that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Can we make it to 6? Lockpick, please. Good. Okay, neither of these are a classroom. I want a classroom. I do have a shovel, so the kennel is probably a good idea, since I'm hurting for keys. The pool gives me 2 doors. That's good too. And I kind of want to see a pump room. But I have 6 redraws. I think I should redraw until I hit a classroom. Because then that classroom will give me more redraws. There's the classroom. I would love if it faced the other way, though. I'm going... Oh, this might be a terrible mistake. I'm going to redraw. Hope for more classrooms. I have no more doors, so I need something with at least an outward leading door. Oh dear. I should have taken the kennel. I'm taking the drawing room. Ah, should I redraw one more time? It's not worth the risk. I'm taking the drawing room. Hoping for a key. Give me a key, please. You've not given me a key. Okay, so I've got 2 chances. Let's try here first. The garage is a good idea, I think. I would prefer to hit the garage after the hallway, though. I'm going to hit the hallway and hope that I will get another garage drawn. Okay, not here, but... Oh, that's just 1 key. Observatory... I think I should take the servants' quarters and the solitary key that it will give me. So, the Darkroom told me there was a picture of, I think, Hartley holding up a sign saying green memos in Hartley's office are always false. So this means that there are not 12 major keys. However, in the Reservoir, I've opened up 2 chests so far. The first one had a green note that said green memos are lies. Or green memos are false, something like that. Which is a contradiction in itself. Because it was a green memo and it said that green memos are lies. Right next to it, the next one I opened said that green memos near this one, they were close, are false, I think it said. Or did it say they're true? I forget. Anyway, there's a lot of confusion with green memos. Yes, we've read that. We've read the note in his bin as well. Randolph. Do I know who Randolph is? Okay, north from the hallway. Go for something that gives me keys. Actually, I guess I'm not hurting as badly for keys anymore. Classroom. Oh, I'm tempted with the pool as well. I'm taking the classroom. Grade 6. Ooh. Astronomy. History is penned by the victors. And that's in red. Got the crown. Black was Arindia, and red is whatever they call it now. Fen Aries, isn't it? 2 cannons. Can you find the difference? Yes, it's a G. Alright, so we've got a projector. Oh, I can change slides. Oh, very Outer Wilds. We've got some filing cabinet, can't dig, apple. Let's have a look at the history worksheet. Okay. Who was the first crowned ruler of Fen Aries? I've never heard of General Tuscan. Fen Aries. When it was called Fen Aries, wasn't that when Prince Leosin took over? No. When Desolates took over. Desolates. I thought it was Desolates the Third. History of Arindia. Where did I write about that? Yeah, okay. King Desolate III took over in Orinda Aries. It was still called Orinda Aries at that point. Fallen of Fen. Blah, blah, blah. I don't think I've got written down exactly when it was renamed to Fen Aries. So, which city in Fen Aries is named after a historical figure? That would be Oris. How many sons did the fourth king of Orindia have? 2. 60 and 6. How long did the War of the Fifth Era last? I've got that written. I don't remember exactly. It might have been 22. The War... Fifth Era lasted 22 years. There we go. Which realm did not ally with Fen Aries during the war? I don't remember offhand, but I have it written. Iraja. Arch Aries and Nuance came to help, but Iraja didn't. What flag was forbidden to be flown at full staff after the war? I imagine it's the black flag, because that's the Orindia flag. They've got one over there, though. Okay, well, I guess I can check their... I'm excited for this slideshow. I'm going to look at the answer sheets first. It's very bright, as seen here. Right, 50%. I think Oris is correct. 2 is correct. That's incorrect. Arch Aries is incorrect. And they didn't answer that. So there's one more correct. I can figure this out. The first crowned ruler of Fen Aries. So I've got here that in the fourth era, Desolates the Third took over in Orinda Aries. Then there's the era of ruin, the fifth era. That's when Desolates the Third died in Oris, which is far from Fen, on October 5th. Prince Leosin of Fen, self-proclaimed Prince Leosin, that is, he declared himself monarch the day after. And that was easy because Desolates the Fourth was not popular. Okay, so Prince Leosin... So I think that Prince Leosin is probably the right answer there. And that would mean that Arch Aries is wrong. Oh, hang on, they've put black flag at the bottom, which I think was right. First crowned ruler. Maybe Desolates the Fourth was the crowned ruler, but then Prince Leosin is trying to proclaim himself monarch. Which flag was forbidden to be flown at full staff after the war? So which flag did they not like? I know that they don't like to talk about Orindia anymore, and Orindia was the black flag. And the land which is still Orindia, which the author had at the end of the book, that had been censored in the censored version. So they don't want to talk about that. Maybe I can figure these answers out from the other one. So number of sons was definitely 2. That's definitely correct. And wait, what do I have about this Oris thing? Public stage of Oris. Blah, 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 blah. I know that the book said something about a city being named after Oris. Yeah, the black flags which had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place red banners in honor of the fallen of Fen. Yeah, I haven't directly written down anything about Oris itself, but I'm pretty sure it said that Oris was named after the first king or something. Oh, actually, yeah, King Oris is named in the first era. King Oris, he wanted to expand, and he used black banners. And there was Castle Orindia. Okay. So I'm not sure about this. This is correct. This is correct. This is wrong. This, I think, is correct. So that would make archery is wrong, and I know that that is wrong. 12 years is wrong, and I know that to be wrong. So that would make this also wrong. So I think the correct answer here is Desolate's the fourth. Let's look at the others. So 4 out of 6 here. General Teskin, I think that is wrong. Reddington, that is wrong. So everything else should be right. 2 sons, 22 years. Arch. Let me double check that. The general of the Northern Regiment didn't like the bloodshed. He joined forces with Prince Learson and persuaded Arch, Ares, and Nuance. So, which realm did not ally with Fen Ares? So, persuaded Arch, Ares, and Nuance to help. So, given that both of those are given as options here, the correct answer must be Eraja. So this one is wrong. So we've got wrong, wrong. So that means General Teskin must be right. Okay. So it's Teskin, Oris, 2, 22, Eraja, Black Flag. Where am I? Yes, here. Wrong. Right, that's 1. Right, that's 2. Wrong. Right, that's 3. Right, that's 4. 4 out of 6. Richard R. What about you? 4 out of 6. Taskin, right. Reddington, wrong. 66, wrong. 22, right. Eraja, right. Black Flag, right. 4 out of 6. Okay, yeah, we know them all now. So I should write this down. So, or is it Classroom 5? Yes. No, Classroom 5. Okay, Classroom 6. I think we might get more from the slideshow as well. So maybe I should... Yeah, I'll skip to later. Classroom 6. So we know that oops, wrong. Then so first crowned ruler of Veneres is General Teskin. I'm guessing that was the general of the northern battalion or whatever it was called. Yeah, Oris I already knew. Number of sons I already knew. 22 years I already knew. Eraja I already knew. Black Flag is forbidden. At full mast. Since the war. Okay, let's look at the slideshow. Can I spin these? I cannot. Anything else in here to look at? I don't think so. Alright, next slide. So this is that battle Red versus black. Can I go? Okay. So I guess this is the streets of... Where did they fight? Was it Fen? I think they fought in Fen. I think I've got that written down. Turned into a battlefield, it said. Prince Learson of Fen proclaimed himself monarch. Yeah, Fen became a battle zone, including Morning Bay. Okay, so this is them fighting in the streets of Fen, it would appear. You've got the Black Army and the Red Army. The Red Army are wearing... Oh no, I guess the hats are pretty similar. Okay, next. We've got some dead being taken away. And it looks like the red team are celebrating. They're all throwing their hats in the air. I can't tell if this is the black team or if that's another red banner. That's hard to see. Okay, next. So this looks like some kind of church that they're in. I guess this is General What's-His-Name being crowned. And then we've got the railways being, well, they're using axes. So are they destroying the railways? They wouldn't be using axes to build a railway, I think. At least, I mean, maybe to chop the wood, but not to chop the sleepers. Alright, so I guess they're destroying the railway. Maybe I should write it down. After the war, railways were destroyed. What else we got? Alright, there's a big old celebration here near the mountains. They've got dirigibles. I can't zoom. I mean, I can walk up to it. I wonder if this is Castle Orindia, or if this is one of those other castles that's been mentioned. Is that Orinda there? I wonder. Alright, so lots of fancy parade going on. Okay, big celebration. I don't think I've really got much to write about that. And we're back to the battle. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to take from this. So I'll step closer to each one, just in case there's any detail that I think I was missing. It's a horse. Cannons. He's got a backup sword there. Pretty cool. Next. The dead or injured being carried away. Are these people in black, are they the enemy, or are they just civilians? I don't know. Next. Creepy hood people carrying his cape for him. He's got a ruby scepter there, and I don't know what he's holding in his other hand. I don't know what that is. only just realised Reddington. It's got red right in the name. Okay, then we've got these folks in red scarf things. Looks like they're smashing the railway up. Certainly doesn't look like they're trying to repair it. And then was there Moyo as a big celebration, right? Fireworks. Dirigibles. Arinda statue, I think. Standard bearers. Nice big parade near the mountains. And then back to the beginning? Yeah. Alright. That was grade 6. Let's hope to see grade 7. Where am I? On the west wing. Okay. Lockpick? Yes. Good, 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 good. Oh, yeah, we gotta go to grade 7. Oh, that's a dead end. Okay, maybe not. I could keep drawing until I've got a leftward classroom. 8 redraws, we've gotta get one. Corridor wouldn't be awful since it guarantees me an unlocked room. But I'd rather use these redraws for good. I really want to get grade 8. The pool is somewhat tempting. The nook is somewhat tempting. 2 keys. But I've got no guarantee of drawing more classrooms. Gotta keep going. Gotta use the redraws. Redraw. 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 3 more redraws. The vault is a little tempting. Redraw. Come on, where's that classroom? Last redraw. I got no money to spend at the casino. Oh, this has not been... I did not get lucky here. So I would get... Okay, I think my best bet is just to get the guest bedroom. Do I need to go in to trigger that? I do. No items. Oh, compass. Do I want the compass? I guess. Okay, nothing else. Bedroom with no windows. It's a bit rude. Okay, so back to the drawing room. That's my last door, so I've got to hope. Lockpick, come on. No. Alright, so that's one of my 2 keys gone. Okay, classroom points the right way. Hallway is also tempting. Hallway gives me 2 chances. I think I should do it. I think I should hallway. No classroom. Okay, I could secret passage and ask for a... What would I ask for? I don't know what I would ask for. But I'd like the straight through. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. Because I think it also waives the cost of the next room. So I could ask for another hallway, because that gives me more doors. It might even have the chance of getting a foyer, which would be great. Although, not great positioning there. Green could give me, well, various things. But I'd have to spend, unless it's the terrace, which would be a little bit of a waste. The morning room would be nice. The cloister's expensive, but if it's for free, then I guess that's fine. The courtyard would be good. Yeah, green would be okay. Purple. Most of them have only got one door, so I don't think I really want purple. And then we've got red. Oh, I keep on opening the wrong thing. Red. Some of them, many of them have multiple doors, but they've got negative effects. And then, okay, open the wrong thing again. And then for shops, yeah, there's a couple that would be okay. And then also the casino. And then there's the conservatory, but I think the conservatory only appears in corners of the house. So it wouldn't give me that here. I think I'm going to ask for a hallway. Lockpick. Good. So East Wing Hall is fine. Aquarium is fine. Hallway is better. I don't have any... Yeah, I don't have any effects for, So yeah, that's not with the gem. So it's hallway since that has the tomorrow effect. And then I can not worry about what happens to the south. Do I want security? I could turn the security level up since I have the key card. I could wing, but why? Why would I bother? I get a library. I think I should turn security up. I've had 6 classrooms. I only need 2 more. They're a gem each. So do I really want to spend this gem? Yeah, I do. We can find out if we've missed anything. View inventory. I've not missed anything. Keycard system. Set level to high. And offline mode unlocked, I guess. I'm not sure what difference that makes in this situation. Wait, did I set that to high? Yes, good. Return to menu. And let's log in and make an order. Staff services, special orders, place a special order, and I'm going to ask for the sledgehammer, even though it's in the coat check at the moment. It's not. Let's ask for the shovel. And while I'm here, let's look at the glossary. Glossary... back here somewhere. Yes, there were just 2 left. A6 and M6. Oh, okay, so I've got A6 black print. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I can cross that off. Let's look at black print. So, ancient floor plans from eras long past, excavated from the depths of history. These floor plans lack the coloured borders of their modern counterparts. So certainly the tomb has a black border. Have I seen others? I don't remember. Oh, maybe the clock tower was one of those? No, I think that was blue. All right, and there was M. Oh, I've got this as well. M6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Puzzle. Rooms 5, 6, 7, and 8 are all puzzle rooms, which is interesting because that's the same number of letters found in the gallery. Very curious. What is this telling me? It is very curious. It's interesting and very curious because 5, 6, 7, and 8 are the number of letters found in the gallery where I need to fill in the names of those paintings. So this appears to be telling me that puzzle rooms 5, 6, 7, and 8 are somehow clues to those 4 paintings. I will write this in my gallery notes. Do I have gallery notes? I'm not sure if I wrote any. No, it doesn't look like I wrote any notes for the gallery. Well, now's the time. So, gallery. So I'm pretty stuck on those puzzles. Best guesses so far. So we've got puzzle for 5, we've got 6, we've got 7, and we've got 8. And then I should write here that the glossary entry for puzzle says rooms 5, 6, 7, and 8 are all puzzle rooms, which is interesting because that's the same number of letters found in the gallery. Very curious. Okay, so that hang on, I should cross off that I've now seen everything in the glossary as well. Glossary is done. Check. Okay, so how do I get out of here? Can't get out with escape. Who coded this? Alright, so there's a couple of things I want to look at. I want to look at black bordered rooms. So room 8 I still don't have. So I wonder if solving the gallery provides me with room 8. Okay, so the gallery is room 7. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. These are all puzzle rooms. Parlor in this American spelling has 6 letters, but that's room 5. Room 6 is the billiard room. Billiard has 8 letters. I don't think there's anything to do with that. Gallery does have 7 letters. I've never seen room 8. Is room 8 going to... And something else was talking about room 8, wasn't it? What was talking about room 8? And what were my guesses for the gallery? I've written down that I have best guesses, but I haven't actually written anything. One of them was something about truth. What was it? Reality. Reality. That was 7, I guess. Reality. So I'll just write down that reality is one of my guesses there. And the other one was wasn't disgust, it was disgrace. That's 8 letters. That was my best guess for that. The other two, I mean, forms, I think, was my best guess on that one that says thick. Anyway, yeah, there was something else talking about room 8. And I wish I could remember what it was. It wasn't anything to do with chess. It wasn't those reservoir chests. There was nothing in the secret garden. Oh, was it something in drafting strategy? Secret garden, ruby socketed candlesticks. Use an item on them to produce a flame. Drafting strategy. I've written here the drafting strategy volume 1 says red room synergized with the shelter. Yes, and I figured out that's because the red room, the shelter says the next couple of red rooms you hit aren't going to hurt you or something like that. And I've also written that there's an illustration of the chapel with 2 angel names, and I need the magnifying glass. Was this really drafting strategy volume 1? I wonder if I wrote this in notes when adding chapters to an old video, because I don't remember asking for volume 1 again. I don't know. Oh, no, drafting strategy volume 1, that was in the drafting studio. That's why I've got this written here. Alright, okay. So I can look at that next time I get a drafting studio with a magnifying glass, which I think I've had, but maybe I forgot to look at this. Maybe I should make sure that's in my magnifying glass to-do list. Oh, look at page 13 of drafting strategy volume 1 in the drafting studio. So I've already done that apparently. Yeah, I don't see anything here about room 8. Let's go back further in my notes. That was the geography classroom 5. Geography... Oh, classroom 5 and classroom 4. Oh. Oops. I've written a classroom 5 title when classroom 4 is still happening. Classroom 4 continued. More class 4 overleaf. Okay, the geography classroom, no, that didn't tell me anything about room 8. The basement told me where all the levers are and gave me this 100 bells Sandy Heights clue, which I don't know what to do with. Conservatory can only be grafted in a corner. The vault has a calendar to show the date. Bookshops only draftable from the library. Master bedroom can only be drafted in the east wing. Oh, I'd forgotten about that. So I should probably be on the lookout for that. Maybe it's the same as the Her Ladyship's chamber, we have to draft southwards. Maybe I've just never tried. I've written where I think I found bricks, but I have not apparently written there that secret garden question mark. The ballroom, picture of Simon and Clara in Eclipse Ball, looks like a constellation. The magnifying glass didn't give me anything. Looked with magnifying glass, saw nothing. Possibly words underneath, also hinted by music on page 6, yeah, but nothing happened there. tried hanging out in there at midnight. Nothing happened. Okay, showroom. There was lots of stuff to buy. Reservoir. Yeah, I'm too far back in notes now. And this is something that I added to an old note. Oh shit, I guess I should keep on flicking through. Tomb, classroom 1, gas lines, trading post, rumpus room. Right, rumpus room. No. Chest puzzle, wine cellar. Precipice stuff. Great hall, hovel. Ladyship's chamber. No, nothing there. Laundry room, greenhouse, funeral parlor. Shrine. Did I write about the other one? Yes. Blessing of the gardener. Oh, add 8 courtyards. Okay. The lab. I haven't seen the lab in a while. Study, garage, morning room, kitchen. Oh, hang on. Newspaper from November 5th. It said that Marion Marigold had greater than or equal to 3 books. Red Prince, Swimbird, A New Clue. And disappeared 6 years ago. Okay. Garage, workshop, bunk room. Picture puzzle. Okay. Am I right about Renda here? Yeah. She has a crown. Yeah, stuff about the cloister here. I still don't know what to do there. Robert Nagula, the groundskeeper. There's the soil. And so far I think I've got 4 angel names plus a render. Well, actually, it was number 7 just a render. I'm going to pencil that in. Okay, no. Okay, so apparently I don't have notes about wherever room 8 was mentioned elsewhere. Pretty sure that it did happen though. Oh yeah, I've started writing where the gem candlestick things are. Yeah, alright, so what was that saying? Rooms 5, 6, 7 and 8 are all puzzle rooms, which is interesting because that's the same number of letters found in the gallery. Very curious. I mean, it's certainly trying to give me a clue for the gallery, or it's trying to give me a clue that when I solve the gallery, room 8 will open up. I don't know. It's also very curious that these panels on the walls here in the center are where doors could potentially go. And that makes me wonder if solving the gallery will make it a room with more doorways or something. This solemn room exudes an atmosphere of reflection, logic, and measured mourning. A dignified parlor game has been strategically placed a short distance from the casket, providing the bereaved with a gentle distraction, a fitting tribute, I think, to the deceased's The deceased's fondness for puzzles. Billiard room. This smoky back room featuring a pool table and fully stocked bar has served as a retreat on more than one occasion for guests lacking the social wit required for after-dinner conversation. A rather curious game of darts provided the less competitive players a unique opportunity to ponder over its unusual rules. In the gallery, a small chamber dedicated to the exhibition of art, ideal for showcasing smaller series and collections. Before his passing, H.S. Sinclair personally selected the artwork that was displayed here each year, purposefully omitting the composition titles to leave the interpretations of each piece for the viewers themselves to realize. And yeah, this is certainly showing the same pictures that we have seen. The field of eyeballs and the arrow pointing to actual destination or something, and the veritable 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which, like, this one I thought was disgrace, with the infinity with nails in it, and then all the 7 deadly sins around it. And over here, what was it? It was a hand breaking atmosphere and holding some shackles, and then in a pool of water the word thick, but the K is very thin and the THIC very thick. I didn't know what to make of that at all, but 5 letters. Did I try just putting in thick? That would be too easy. And then this other one, what was this other one? Oh yeah, it was 2 wagons flying through the air, each holding a rose, a fire hydrant, and 1 or 2 other things that I don't remember. 6 letters. I wonder if they're going to be like somehow... No, I was about to say I wonder if they're somehow cryptic crossword clues or something, but I don't see how they would have wordplay when it's just pictures. I guess they could be. This game does have a lot of puns in it. Anyway, I'm not sure exactly what to make of that clue for now. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, I think I'm done in security. Time to go south. Don't care too much what I get. I don't want to spend my last 2 gems on that. How many red rooms do I have? This would be the only one. I guess it could get me 1 gem. I could also Darkroom and just draw at random on the other end of it. That'd be fine. Now let's have a look in before I walk in. See if I can see any sneaky items. I'll run towards where I've seen items before. Didn't see anything. Alright, we're behind the foundation here. I'm not going to draw the gem on something I can't see. I mean, use the gem. What do we get? Oh, library. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Didn't quite get to the corner, unfortunately. Yeah, let's order a book. I would like Realm and Rune. I'd also like Drafting Strategy. I'm going to ask for Drafting Strategy. Volume 5. Let me just verify that I've seen all the others. So, Volume 1 was in the Drafting Studio. Volume 3 was available from the library from the beginning. Volume 4 I bought and read already, and Volume 5 I bought recently. So where is Volume 2? I wonder. While I'm here, maybe I'll look at my stats. Oof, it's a lot of hours now. Art gallery named 0. Is that telling me that... Is that telling me that I haven't got any right, even now? I will write that in my notes. Library records book. Gives a gallery art named stat as a first guess is above. It says 0. Okay, so that, I'm not sure if this is saying it's false or if I have to name them all before that number increases. I don't know. Upgrade disk 7, red letters 3. Okay, and over here, let's have a look at my scrapbook in case anything has changed. I don't think anything has changed here. I can never pass up a ladyship's chamber. Right, so I've got a couple things missing. And I know some of them, right? I know, like the jackhammer that I know how to build but haven't made, and at least one other thing I forget. It's got 3 of 8. It's always 8. 3 of 8 stamps. Never had the attic. Grade 6. It's getting better. Okay, back to it. Hope to find another classroom, another 2 classrooms even. Yes. Back through here, back through security, back to the hallway. Me as well, just in case the darkroom, it tells me the darkroom has something. Doesn't say, but I don't know if it would. So I've got 2 doors at the moment. Just 1 key, but I do have a lockpick. Lockpick? No. I guess it doesn't really matter if it's here or there. I guess it's better to draw here than there, simply because if it gives me an L-shaped room, this one could give me the L-shaped room facing this wall, but this one will never give me an L-shaped room facing the edge of the house. So I think it is better to go here. It's my last key though. Classroom? No classroom. I have a shovel. I should take the kennel. That is what I should do. And I was about to say, oh, but the courtyard has so many dig spots, I could go there, but if I don't have a kennel, then the digging doesn't help me unlock doors. So I should definitely take the kennel. Pet the dog. Yay, dog. Yeah. You too? Do you want pets? Huh? No? Why you? Well, you do. You want pets. Do we still have a picture of a cat? Yes. Don't know what to make of this. You're done with pets for now? Okay. I guess that unlocked the door. Classroom. I want the classroom. Although, courtyard, I can unlock doors. Courtyard guarantees me 2 more unlocked doors. Oh, I'm going to be so bummed if I don't find Classroom 7 now. Anything else? Any nice items? No. Give me keys. Coins. Turnip. Great. Give me keys. Coin. Give me keys. Nothing. One more spot. Give me keys. Pebbles. Alright, let's go north. I don't have 3. Funeral parlor gives me 2 gems. Yeah. Am I ready to do that now? I guess I should draft the next room just in case it's red as well. Shouldn't pick that up yet. Lockpick. Shit. I've wasted this step to come in here already. I should get it now. Okay, so the gem, I should get the key. Okay, this says the gems are in the white box. This says statements with the word white are always true. Okay, so if this is false, I don't think that makes this one false. Actually, this can't be true, because statements with the word white are always true. Wait, this could be true, but if it's false, statements with the word white are always true. This one has the word white, it would be making itself false, and that's a paradox. I think. The statement on the white box is true. So if that's true, then this also has to be true. And this also has to be true. Oh, no. Yes. If this is true, the statement on the white box is true. If this is true, then this also has to be true. So statements with the word white are always true. This is a statement with the word white, so this would have to be true too. They can't all 3 be true. And that's all cascaded from this one being true. So this one must be false. That means the statement on the white box is false, and that means this one has to be true. Oh shit, this doesn't make sense. I gotta think about this more. Hang on, let's do that same way. So if this one is true, this one, each box is either true or false. We know that. So if this one is true, that means that the statement on the white box is true. Okay, let's read that. Statements with the word white are always true. They all say white. So if this is true, they're all true, and that breaks the game because at least one box has to be false. So this one cannot be true. And yeah, this one cannot be true because they all have white. So these both have to be false, and this one has to be true. The gems are in the white box. I hope I didn't fuck that up. Gems. Yay. Why did I get 2? Oh yeah, I got the Darkroom. I thought it was just going to be 1 gem. Alright, but this one sadly is locked, and my lockpick skills are not good enough. So we backtrack. I know that this door is not locked. Give me a classroom. Okay, you gave me a classroom. The next door is going to be locked, isn't it? It's going to make me so sad. The door at the end of a corridor is always unlocked. But does that actually help me? Because then if I get another corridor, if I get another classroom at the end of that, then I'm in the same problem that I am here. So no, I should just take the classroom. This is good though. Grade 7. This is new. Classroom puzzle. Fan without fan. Algebra, okay. A squared b minus 3 all squared. 4 plus 2 squared is 6 squared, 36 minus 6. We've got 30. 30 squared. I don't know what 30 squared is. What the heck does this have to do with anything? And that's not algebra. What? The axes are y and x. There's no x in any of these. This is nonsense. Nonsense. Okay. We have a easel, or whatever that's called. We have teacher's desk. What's the worksheet? Okay, advanced functions. Ah, it's just more clues for the... I guess some of this I haven't seen, so that's good. Okay, so 3 squared is 9. 3 squared... what was the yellow? I think that was maybe subtraction. So 4. 7 minus 5 squared. What? Or is it minus 5 squared? I don't know. I guess we'll find out when we look at these. This classroom is not as exciting as I hoped. Alright, let's start over here. Sandra. 7 out of 12, D+. Remember, don't square till you're there. Okay, 3 squared is 9. That seems fine. 3 squared minus 5 is 4. Seems fine. 7. No, we've got 5 squared. Is it... What's the best score we've got? 8 out of 12. 9 out of 12. Alright, we're going to check out Zach Craft's one first. That seems fine. So, what could this mean? Because I take from this 7, and then it's subtract 5, but there's also squared going on. Don't square till you're there. So maybe we do 7 minus 5, and then we square everything. This notation is horrible, but okay. That would make it 4. Okay. What's the purple? I have to look at my notes again. Dartboard puzzle is way back here somewhere. Billiards room. Office. Library. Billiard room. Okay. I should just make a really obvious list here. Okay, so blue is plus. Yellow is minus. Pink is times. And it was purple, wasn't it? Purple divide. And then square, square. Only when there. And then we've got some other operation here with wavy lines. And we've got a diamond as well. We'll figure that out when we get there. Okay, so this should be 7 minus 5, which gives us 2, and then we square it to get 4. We've got 3, and we've got... Is that purple, or is that pink? Why did they pick purple and pink? Okay, I think it's purple. Got 3 divided by 2. Maybe it's pink. Well, they've ended up with 36 after squaring something. So that must be... It must be multiply. 3 times 2 for 6, square it, 36. So we're assuming for now that all 4 of these were correct. We've got 2, and then square it to get 4. And then we've got, I think, multiply by 1. Or if it's divide by 1, same result. We've still got 4, and then we square it, get 16. So I think we're still correct down to here. 5 If we multiply by 2 to get 10, we square it. Really? Okay, 100. And then we add 5 for 105. And then we take away 95, which gives us 10. And we square it, which should give 100, I think. Unless I've done some shit wrong there. So I'm going to say for now that this one's incorrect. We've got 16. And we've ended up with 4. So if that is correct, then this seems to be a square root. Oh, but we're doing a square root on 12? I don't think so. So maybe not. We'll move on. 30 minus 5 is 25. And then if we were to do a square root, we would end with 5, but I don't know. Don't know if this is correct. They've put 52. They've only got 3 wrong, though. 21.7 with a squiggly is 22. Okay, so what if the squiggly means round it to the nearest number, nearest integer? 21.7 double squiggly 20. Okay. So what if the double squiggly is rounded to the nearest 10 and triple squiggly is rounded to the nearest 100? So that would give us 100 here. And if we're rounding this to the nearest whole number, that's 60. So we've got 100 minus 40. Minus 60 rather, giving us 40. So that would make this correct. So I'm going to assume this are correct. And also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up here. 6, 7, 8. We need one more to be correct. I want to say this is not correct. This is correct. So wrong, wrong, wrong is what I want to say. Because I think this is 100. I'm stuck on this one. And I think this should be... what did I say? 30 minus 5, 25 square root. I think this should just be 5. And this one... Square root of 12. What even is that? Python... 12 to the power 0.5. Oh, why is that invalid syntax? Oh, it's double... Yeah, okay, 12 double star, not double hat. Mixing up my programming languages. 3.46. And then it wants us to take away 2, so we'd end up with 1.46. But that's the only thing where they've expected a non-integer answer, so I am not certain about that. Let's check it against the others. So 3 squared, 9. Seems fine. 3 squared minus 5, 4. That seems fine. 7 minus 5 is 4. Squared, 16. 3 times 2, 6. Squared, 36. All right so far. 2 squared, 2 times 1, still... 2 squared, 4 times 1, still 4. Square it, 16. Good. 5 times 2, 10. Square it, 100. Plus 5, 105. Minus 95... 5. Oh, hang on, sorry, 100. Where were we? 105 minus 95 is 10, square at 100. 16. They've written 61. So I thought the answer to this should be 4, because square root of 16. But what if it actually means transpose the numbers? This is just Mickey Mouse mathematics here. Okay, so if we transpose this, we've got 21. And then we're taking away 2 to get 19. Okay, so if that is the rule, then everything is correct so far. Here we get 30, take away 5 for 25, and square root it, or no, 52 we would get. And we've got minus 400, which is clearly incorrect. Okay, so this is our first one which is wrong, and we want 4 wrong. 21.7, they've said 20. by the rule that I thought I discovered in the other sheet, I would say this is wrong. 21.7. They've put 22, but I think it should be 20. So wrong. That's the third thing wrong. And then 59.6 with the squigglies, I think should be 100. And then 59.6 single squigglies is 60, so that is 100. Minus 60, which is 40. I wonder if the same rule with the that's don't square till you're there also happens with the squigglies. Would that make any difference? That would mean we round this to 100, and then we take away 59.6, which would give us 40.4, and then we round it and we'd get 40. So that rule, that could be it. Where was it? Was this the first one? Okay, so we still had everything right. This is when we first doing square roots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correct. Wrong. So that's 1 wrong. If this is transposing, this is wrong. So that's 2 wrong. Let's say this is 12 minus 2. That should be 10. So also wrong. 30. And then 5 transpose is still just 5, so it should be 25. That would make this wrong as well. So now we've got 4 wrong. So this isn't transposing. So we've got to check this one again. Hang on. If it's transposing, then this should be 61. This is wrong for sure. 61, that's wrong. If it's transposing, this should be 21 minus 2, which is 19. Wrong, that's 3 wrong. 30. And I either take away 5 and then transpose, so it would be 25 transposed to 52. So that would be right. Or is it that I just transpose the 5 and then take that away, which would be 25? In that case, it would be wrong. So what if I only transpose it at the end? 30 minus 5, 25, and then transpose the numbers to 52. So that would be right. So I had wrong, wrong, wrong. And then right. Okay, so the rule could be transposed. That works for both of these sheets. I forget. Did this work if it was the rule was square rooting? Did they have all these right? 9, 4, 16, 36, 16. 9, 4, 4, 36, 16. Hang on. 7 minus 5 is 4, 9. 16. So they got one wrong here. 36, 16. Yeah. So there's one wrong here. Don't square till you're there. 7 minus 5 is 2. Square it, 4. So this is wrong. 16, 100, correct. We're transposing right now, so 1 wrong, correct. 21 minus 2, 19, correct. 30 minus 5, 25. Transpose 52. Wrong. That's 2. 20.7 to the nearest integer. Wrong. 21.7 to the nearest 10. Wrong. Uh, 59.6 to the nearest 100 is 100. Minus 59.6, so we've got 40 something to the nearest integer, 40. Correct. So that does work. And if we're squaring, if we're square rooting, I mean, we would still have one wrong here. Or one of these, I forget which. This one, maybe? Yeah, this one's wrong. And then square root of 16 is certainly not 61, so wrong. Square root of 12 minus 2 is certainly not 19, wrong. This is wrong no matter what. And some of these are wrong as well. So yeah, I think we know how this works. Okay, last one. Sandra, she's got 7 out of 12. So let's go by the rules that I think are correct. So 3 squared, 9, yes. 3 squared, 9 minus 5, 4, yes. 7, I mean this is wrong. 7 minus 5 is 2, squared is 4. 44, wrong. Okay, one wrong. Maybe I'll count the correct ones instead. I got correct and correct, not correct. 3 times 2 is 6, square it for 36, wrong. 2, square it for 4, multiply by 1, still 4, square it 16, wrong. No idea, that's wrong. 16 transpose 61, right. 12 transpose 21 minus 2, 19, right. 30 minus 5 is 25, transpose 52, right. 21.7 to the nearest integer, 22, right. That's 6 so far. 20.7 to the nearest 10, 20, right. That's 7. 59.6 to the nearest 100 is 100, minus 59.6. Oh, it's certainly not 1. Okay, so yeah, we've got the rules. So I need to write down what I've learned. Classroom. Oh, let's change camera. Classroom 7. That doesn't look like a 7, so I will put a line through it. We have learned. I should look at these worksheets. Don't square till you're there. So, e.g. 3, I'll put a plus on that, with a, wait, no, a better example is the next one. A 7 with a plus to mean blue, and then 5 with a minus to mean yellow with this thingy means 7 minus 5 squared, not 7 minus 5 squared. Then we've got diamond means transpose digits of n, e.g. 25 equals 52. Transpose also happens late. E.g., what was an example of this? Yeah, this one. 30 plus, and then 5 minus would be equals 30 minus 5 brackets transpose equals 2552, not 30 minus transpose 5. Okay, and then we've got n means n to nearest int. And then we've got n with 2 squigglies means n to nearest 10. And with 3 squigglies means n to nearest 100. Okay. We have learned... Oh, yeah. And this also happens late. So, good. We've learned grade 7 algebra, in quotes. Is there anything else of note in this room? Got a nice little tiny planet. I don't think so. Oh, wow, it's late. Alright, onwards to hopefully... Oh no, can't pick the lock. I need keys. I've only got one more hope, and that's this hallway here. Right, that was definitely locked. And my lockpick isn't working on it. Yeah, I've only got one more hope. Can we get classroom 8? Any dogs that want pets today? You do. Did I dig? I did. You want pets? Pet? What are you? No? Anyone else? More pets for you? Pets. Okay. Is it here? Yes. Through the secret passage. Don't be locked. Lockpick? Oh, phew. Alright, no, well, I guess the dining room makes most sense. Yeah, no classroom right now. There's not going to be a dig spot in here, is there? There sometimes is a dig spot in the spare bedroom. I've seen that, although maybe that might have only been when I had the root cellar. Okay, I think dining room... I'll get the steps, even though I don't really need them. We got fish today. What's fish? Lemon glazed salmon, charbroiled Cajun spice salmon, lemon butter sauce served over spinach leaf. Very nice. Additional 10 if you have an aquarium. Do I have an aquarium? I don't think so. May as well have dinner. And we've also got the lunchbox, of course. May as well have lunch. Don't be locked. Wait, do I have keys in here? Be nice if there were a key lying around. No keys. This stripy one, that's what's shown in the aquarium. But this room doesn't have those big urns that are in the aquarium. It's the room that I thought was either the boudoir or her ladyship's chamber. Okay, don't be locked. You're not locked. Classroom! It stops the Oh shit. Do I get the nook with keys? No, because I might not draw a classroom. I have to get the 8th classroom. I have to do it. Alright, grade 8. Alright. Foreign language class. Learn Irajan. Bachelor. Oligo? Nevdal. Yes, this hat. I was right. I was right about this hat. This hat is shown in... It's on the nightstand in her ladyship's chamber. I don't think I've seen these weird loaves of bread or whatever that is. Is it a cake? But yes, this hat is on her nightstand, and I theorized that it might be something to do with Araja, and it looks like I was right. Araha? I don't know how to say it. Paints and pints. Okay, we got some worksheets. I thought there was going to be a final exam in here. I will be so annoyed if you actually need 8 classrooms plus 1 room, and then you get like the examination hall or something. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do have 8 classrooms. Nothing here. Alright, let's learn. Okay. Arajan affix pairings. I guess I'm gonna want to write this down. Classroom 8. Okay. Arajan affix pairings. I will just write out this whole table, I think. Prefix, suffix. And then we've got 2 columns. We've got aj, and that means first. We've got ja, which means last. Got ma, small, and am, large. So for opposite meanings, we're just transposing the letters here. Okay, we've got of and vo, which means toward and away. We've got nev and then to mean new, start. And old, end of. And L and le, I or me, and a lack of myself. How strange. When paired with a verb, can mean I will or I won't, similar to I'll, lu. What can? Oh, this is a star on I and me. Okay. When paired with a verb, can mean I will or I won't, similar to I'll, lu. I didn't write that well. UL/LU. That's better. Okay, let's learn the other lesson. Oh, apple. Break time for an apple first. Arajan vocabulary, okay. Arajan vocab. We've got law. Word. We've got hue. We've got house. We've got tray for tree. Yates. We've got gates. We've got loon. Is that going to be moon? No, it means water. We've got dal for day. Nai for night. And array for future. And it says early Iranian didn't use any verbs. What? So today, the rare usage of verbs are comprised, oops. Comprised almost entirely. This is a nonsense language. Entirely of loanwords, and which, in case you didn't know, means words borrowed from other languages, and are mainly used to describe physical locations, or physical actions rather. Physical, keep on picking up the pen when I want the pencil. Alright, okay, so let's look at the questions. Hello, can you teach me a new word? The large house is toward the east. I will swim. I'm guessing the cardinal directions are going to be very important for some reason. I will swim at dawn. I won't read at night. The branches of the tree are old, and the trunk of the tree is small. Okay, so let's try and figure out what means what. 4 out of 6, 4 out of 6, and 5 out of 6. Okay, we'll start with this one. So only one of these is wrong. How best to do this? Okay, let's just say this is Maurice. He says Ajlor Nevlor for 2, and he gets 5. For 2, he says Hewam Ovet, and he's put a capital E in there, which makes me think of that Bridget thing that we see in the pantry. I don't know, I'll move on. For swimming at dawn, he says I'll swim. Oh, hang on. House was meant to be Hugh. Oh, okay, okay. We've got large. The large house. Okay, that looks right. Toward the east of it. Toward. Yeah, if et is east, which, I mean, maybe, then that sounds kind of right. Hello, can you teach me a new word? Ajlor Nevlor. Nev, it means new. And lore is word, yeah, new word. And then Nevlor. Nevlor is new word. First word new. Oh, first word means hello. Hello, new word. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Hiwam of it does sound like it's probably right if et is east. And when I figure out which ones are right and which one aren't, I should write that vocab as well. L swim, so I swim. Wait. I will swim at dawn. So I swim Nevdal. Yeah, beginning of day. That looks right. Nevdal. Okay, and then for 4, he's got Reedle Nai. Which, yeah, read and then le. Le means a lack of myself. Yeah, I won't. So I won't read. And Nai was night. So that looks right. 5. The branches of the tree are old. Acceptable. Branches of the tree are old. Then we've got old or the end. And then treven. So tree, end of tree. So the ends of the tree are old. Yeah, probably. And then for 5, oh, I didn't write that down. Ven, tray, ven. And then for 6, the trunk of the tree is small. Manev tray. Ma means small, and nev means new beginning. So Maurice didn't put that into 2 words, and I think he maybe should have done. I think the word small maybe should have been separate, or maybe not. So, I mean, everything looks kind of right here. Manev tray. Okay. So I'm not sure exactly which one he's got wrong, but let's move on. Oh. So Maurice, for the first one, just said, hello, new word. But this says, I'll teach. And the I'll... We don't actually have what I'll and Lu mean, but maybe this is permission. Can you? I'll. Okay, so Trissa, 4 out of 6. She's got Unsure. I'll teach. Nevlor. And then Huam of it, same. Elswim Nevdal, same. Reedl Nai, same. Trey Branchfen. So that looks like it would mean tree, branch old. I don't know about that. And then the tree, the trunk is small. Tray, ma trunk. Yeah, you should remember the Irajan terms for these. So that's branch and trunk, I think. So I'm going to say that the 2 which are wrong are the 2 bottom ones. And that would mean that Maurice only had question 1 wrong. Okay, we've only got 1 more paper. Let's have a look. Okay, Phoebe got 4. And she's got the same for the first one. Hiwam of it, same again. Elswim Ajdal. Let me just double check. The other two I think were the same for that one. Elswim Nevdal. Elswim Nevdal. Okay, yeah. So she got that one wrong. Because that means I will swim at the big... Oh. Elswim Ajdal. First day. Should be Nev, beginning of the day, not the first day. Yeah, she's got that wrong. I'm gonna say right. And then she's got, I won't read at night, read night. A lack of myself. Yeah, I won't read. Oh, wait. That one is supposed to be a suffix. Yeah, she's got that wrong. Then she's got Trevenven. Which would mean tree old end of. Maybe? And then we've got Manev Tray. Okay. So... guess we can flip over to here. She's got 2 wrong. And I think the middle 2 are both wrong, which would suggest... Treven. That's a suffix, it shouldn't be the beginning. So I think this one's wrong. I don't know. Maybe there's more than one way to say certain things. Because we need only one wrong. Let's double check that there was 5 out of 6 for this one. 4 out of 6 there. 5 out of 6 here. Oh, the teacher is saying acceptable for that one in particular. So suggesting that it's, you know, it's not perfect, but it's okay. So, squiggly line on that one. So, that means I think they've got this right and the first one wrong. And then these two have that first one right. That means this is right, that's wrong, this is right, that's wrong. Don't know. So if this person has 2 wrong, that has to be right and that has to be right. Which makes that wrong and that wrong. So everything checks out. So we've got rights, 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 rights. Okay. So now that I know which are correct, we can maybe I'll rewrite. Okay, so from Phoebe we want to take 1, 5, and 6. Phoebe, I'll write it down here. 1, 5, 6, and then from Maurice we want to take 2, 3, 4, and 6. Okay, I'm going to get rid of all of this now, because this is just how I figured out what's right and what isn't. Eject all of this into the bin. 1 moment. And then we can write some actual correct phrases, or at least write down the words from them. So that means "ul" and "lu." So "ul" has to mean can, permission, and then "lu," I don't know, it's the opposite of that in some way. Okay, so up here we have some new words, so I'm going to go look at... Alright, this is Maurice. We're taking 2, 3, 4, and 6. So 2, hiwam, house, large, and then toward et, so et. East. Oh, to describe physical act. Okay, yeah. I'll swim. So that's just the English verb, and then nev dal. So the L is I, swim, and then we've got nev, start of the day. Dal. We already have dal. Yeah. We're taking 4 and 6 as well. So 4, I won't read at night. Read le. Lack of myself, or I won't. I won't read at night. Yeah, okay. So we already have nigh. And then the branches of the tree are old, so we're not going to take that one since it wasn't perfect. And then 6 he had right. Man ev try. Ma, small, and nev, small beginning of tree. So there's nothing else to write down from that. Okay, so we can cross off Maurice, and indeed 6. And then we want 1 and 5 from Phoebe. Phoebe. So we've got Aj law. Aj law. First word is just hello. Just right, that's a kind of a compound word, right? So I don't think it really belongs with those other root words. We were also going to take 5 from her, so tre ven. Tree end old. Okay, yeah, there's nothing else to take from it. Okay, so this don't need that note. Okay, I think I can move on. So yeah, where's this exam that I've been expecting? Ajlor. Alright, that's the hello. I'll go means can I go? And Nevdal was new or start of the day, like morning. Hello, can I go to the morning, or can I go in the morning? Or there was that place called Morning Bay, wasn't there? Alright, I guess that is it. I've ended with 60 steps, but nothing to spend them on. I really expected to see... Did I write that down? Yeah. Oh, that looks like a reg, not array. Yeah, I really expected to see an exam since we had the 8 classrooms. Alright, I guess with all these extra steps, I may as well head out to the schoolhouse in case something has changed there now that I've done this. Both those doors were locked, I think, but I think I might go there just to make sure. Are there any other doors that I'm missing? No. So I'm going to go south through the secret passage. Not that way, this way. Yeah, double check these doors. Pets for dogs. You? No? You? No. You? Yes. Yeah, grade 7. There's a door here. Lockpick? No. Definitely can't interact with it. Okay, no luck on those doors. They're definitely the only 2 doors remaining. Oh man, really expected an exam. Wait, you can't go through the kennel and not pet the dogs. You get another pet. You don't want pets? I guess we can check the inventory. Nothing. I asked for a book already. Alright, backtracking through the secret passage, through the winding classrooms. I think that's through the drawing room. Yeah, and then left. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Where am I? Den. I want den. Oh, I can't get to the den from here. Go through the hallway. That's why I was confused. Wait a second. These stripy benches and these pots. The room that the aquarium shows is this room. Not the bedroom. Or the boudoir. Or the bedroom was the bedroom, but not the boudoir or her ladyship's chamber. It was just this hallway. Is that significant? I don't think so, because I didn't actually see anything revealed in that room. But yeah, these stripy things and these pots. They were stripy for sure, and the ones in the boudoir and the ladyship's chamber were not stripy like that. Anyway, Billiard room. Den. Wasn't there a box in here? Yeah. We're going out. Was there anything else in the house I want to do? I've got 8 coins. Was there anything I wanted to zoom in on? I don't think there was anything to inspect up close in the classrooms. What were the last few classrooms? The Arajan language, yeah, there was nothing to zoom in on there. The advanced mathematics, nothing to zoom in on there. No, I don't think there is anything. I didn't have an upgrade disc, did I? No. I didn't get to use my keycard for the second game in a row. Unfortunately, nothing else to dig. Was there? Oh, the foundation. Did I dig the foundation? I don't know if I had the shovel yet. If I get a key, I might actually be able to progress. I didn't dig. Give me a key. Coin. Give me a key. A turnip. Ugh. Alright. That is unfortunate. I don't have any keys, so there's no point going down to the foundation, down to the reservoir, I mean. Is there? I don't think so. I think I am going out. Wait, were there any other dig spots? I don't think so. What's the time? Oh damn, 3:30 in the morning. So if I go into the schoolhouse now that I've seen all of the classrooms, maybe something has changed? That's the wild theory I'm going off. There was a dig spot here. Key. Give me a key. Another turnip. Man, didn't have a lot of turnips today. So that lamp is not helping me. That is not helping me. Oh, another dig spot. Give me a key. Another turnip. Oof, turnips are coming in thick today. This closing address has not changed. Give Mrs. Peterson her gift. Alright, well that's too bad. I kind of thought there might be something different in the schoolhouse now. So on my to-do list, where I had classrooms, I can cross that off, but then what? Like there was supposed to be... I'll go back to the entrance hall, where it is I believe that I learnt about this final exam. Still 38 steps. Can't believe with 4 extra dig spots at the end when I thought I was done, didn't give me a key. Yes, here. Oh, this is where I learned about 8 things. Yeah. Solve the puzzle in room 8 on rank 8. That's what it was. Demo trophy. I don't know what dare mode is yet. I know what curse mode is. This seems impossible. Room 46 in under an hour. I guess that's something I should try at some point. Buy out the entire showroom. Ace the classroom final exam. Yeah, the classroom final exam. Why didn't it give me one? Well, anyway, I think that is that. Since I have no keys and the only doors are locked, I don't think this... I may as well go down to the basement just in case there is something I can do there. I don't think so. Have I gone the wrong way? I have. I'm not going to spend the money on anything else, so I'll grab the magnifying glass and a gem. Foundation. Basement. If I've got enough steps when I get back up, I might go look at Classroom 8 again, just in case there's something I'm missing. Where's my final exam? I wonder if opening the door in Classroom 8, like the far door, and I couldn't because mine was against a wall. I wonder if that takes you to something, to an exam. Maybe I screwed myself. Okay, basement door. I want to go down there, but first I guess I'll have a good look around this room just in case there's a dig spot. I don't think there is. Things are set up for me to go over there already. But things are not set up for me to go over there. Oh. Actually, they are. Well, did I get that out from here, maybe? I forget how this worked. Let's go to the back first. I have the shovel, but can't dig again, can I? What are these filing cabinets? One of these, what it was pointing to? I have a shovel, right? Yeah. I should check all of the filing cabinets just in case. No. No. So, no. Did I check both of these? Shit, I don't know. No. 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 Are there more? There are some here, but I can't get to those. Don't see any here. Alright, I think that's it for finding cabinets. If I'm brain's broken. Yeah, okay. So this I think I can smash with the power hammer. Smash, smash. That's just kind of telling that there's some weird geometry here. Yeah. Over here at the desk. Oh yeah. Over that way. That's just how I switched that switch. Was there something over there? I don't remember. That was weird. Seemed like I flew off the end. I have the magnifying glass, but if I remember right, there was nothing for me here. There was this. Yeah, I haven't found any of these backup levers. seen all of these though. I've seen the west lever, I've seen the south lever, I've seen the east lever, and I've seen the north lever. Don't think I've ever gone around the back of this. Not that it helped. Okay, right, I didn't see any dig spots. It wouldn't let me dig at any of those filing cabinets. Oh, it wouldn't let me jump off. Oh, there. But there's nothing here. Okay, I guess I'm done in the basement. Let's have a quick look around the foundation. There wasn't anything to dig in over there, was there? I mean, in the secret room in there? I don't think so, but I don't think I can get there. Yes, I can. I probably want to leave this facing the way it is right now. So I must remember to switch it on my way out. While it's faced this way, let's have a quick look over here just in case. This was the full map. I have looked here. It was yeah, that spot. And so yeah, smashing that is going to get me to this track, cliffside exit. So yeah, that's going to take me to... It's going to give me a shortcut to the basement and therefore to the foundation from outside. So it would only take me 1, 2, maybe 3 steps to get to the foundation. It might be more than that, because this might be like a count as the abandoned mine or something. Is that good? I don't know. Yeah, I think it would be good if my foundation were deeper in the house. I think I probably already went over this carefully with the magnifying glass. Alright, I'll turn this the other way and have a quick look in those other rooms. I feel like this was not always swinging. Why is it swinging now? Nothing to dig. And I don't think I've got any reason to walk to the other side, so I'm not going to. I want to rotate this so that... wait, do I? That's how I left it. Let's leave it that way. I mean, that's how it was when I got here today. That tunnel. What is that tunnel? Right, these do stay open, as I thought they would. So I guess any day where I end with any keys, I come down here and I unlock another crate or two. But I still want to get the pump room to fill this halfway to see if I can get in that tunnel. But yeah, nothing to dig down here, it seems. Which is not a huge shock. Oh! Okay. I think I will remember that there is one hiding behind. Maybe that's the next one I should open. Alright, 25 steps. Yeah, I think I will, just in case I was being a complete idiot and there's something there's something to find in the classrooms. Maybe I'll try and walk through them all again. Okay, up to the house. Well, this ended up being a long one. Oh, I guess it was kind of done like 20 minutes ago, I think. Alright, I want to go through all of the classrooms. So I need to start behind me. Definitely did pick up the prize. It was the key card. Yeah. And in here... Okay, let me do a final exam. Guess I should look out for secrets on these. Magnifying glass secrets. They always have a blurry thing, so I think they shouldn't be too hard to spot. You must really like red. Arja. Well, I thought that might mean something in the new language that I just learned. Alright, that's one. Here's two. Grade 3. I don't like Mrs. Peterson's marking style. She just gives the total without letting them learn what they did wrong and how to improve. It's disappointing. Okay, is this going to be grade 4? Yeah, grade 4. Geography. I don't know what that is. Yeah, and this stuff is definitely intriguing, but yeah. I'd just say first, I'm gonna write say Ja. Ja is last. First something and last something. I'm writing say on in my vocab list. And back on the geography page, Ajse equals first something. And Seja last say. But I don't know what say is. It's probably C. But yeah, more than that I don't know. Are there any other things that look like Arajan words here? I mean, Araja has ja at the end last. So that land of Arajan is the last something, I guess. North Circle, I don't think there's any text on that. Spiral of Stars. It's weird that this wiggles like this. And the sacred circle over here. I don't have rot or tor. They gotta be something. Is this the same order of numbers as I have in the chapel? Because that would be intriguing if so. Where's my chapel? It's right at the beginning, I think, yeah. So 6 and then 4 and then 1, so no. No. What's over here? Oh yeah. Got some creepy box guys here. Are they the boxes down in the reservoir? And who is this blindfolded lady? And why is she chained to a bird and a bat? Some weird stuff to be chained to. Alright, what about this other side? Okay, over here we've got further nuance. We've got edge say as well. Edge say. Edge. I don't know edge. So I guess I'm not going to write that down. Or say an in say. Got the in eclipse as well. Isles of Orsay, so that's here. Seeker of Signs. Outer Circle. Fenmora. Yeah. The Three of Tides. And the Devoted Circle. Oh! I haven't seen that before. Devoted orbit. 24 hours. If the moon's orbit were 24 hours exactly, that would surely make... That would surely make it stay stuck in the same spot in the sky all day if it's rotating the same way? No, maybe not. Maybe it just go up and down without moving side to side or something? What would that mean? I don't know. It might mean that eclipses are super predictable. I mean, they are anyway, but super regular, I mean. Alright, I should definitely write that down. Devoted orbit, 24 hours. Devoted orbit, 24 hours. Alright, so this hasn't been a waste of time. I've learned something. I should look for sneaky text in all these other areas. None there, I think. I hope I'm not going too fast and missing anything. Okay, let's look at the other side. Don't think there's anything hiding there. I already inspected this one pretty closely. And this one too. What about up here? So that eye in the beginning is a little bit suspicious. Kind of makes me think of those eyes in that painting in the gallery as well. Alright, I'm going to call this room Explored. And let's move on to grade 5. This was art, and this one did not seem useful. And that in itself is a little bit suspicious. This says not clue. Fantastic job. Zoom in on the robot and the root. Right, Servants' Quarters doesn't get extra keys added when you get more bedrooms, does it? Because I think I must have got the guest bedroom later. Or did I not? I'm not sure what order they came in. I don't think it would add more bedrooms later, but just in case. Oh, actually, I'm pretty low on steps now. Maybe I won't be able to get to the last classrooms. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Wait. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. No, I won't be able to get to them all. That was the last one, so I'd be skipping classroom 7. I guess that's not the worst. Oh yeah, maybe I should look at these slides one more time. Can I use the magnifying glass? No. So, red versus black fight in the Great War, whatever it was called. Many died, including Prince Leeson. The general is crowned. They smash up the railways. They have a big party. Okay, backtracking. Drawing room, hallway, dining room, classroom. So yeah, I didn't revisit classroom 7. Which was 7 again? 7 was mathematics. Right, let's look carefully in this room. Let's look at all the desks. Okay, yeah, I do not see a final exam, so I think that is that. 3 steps left. Where can I get? 2, 1, 0. I could end in a secret passage. I'll just call it a day here. So, got to grade 8. That is something. Getting back to the library might have been nice. Never mind. Yeah, time to call it a day. Oof. Oh, the lights have changed, and so I didn't realize that was so bad. Let's fix that. Let's just boost this for now. Okay, I wonder how long that's been like that. Alright, stately campus of tomorrow. 8 classrooms. Library and 5 tomorrow rooms. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've already given all my thoughts here. Like, I really expected getting to the 8th classroom would get me some kind of final exam, since I know that there's a trophy for it. And I mean, there has to be something, otherwise how would you get the trophy? So I think I need to do it again at some point, and not end on a blocked door. So that'll be it for now. Bye, till next time.